Hi, good evening. It's Judy. Sorry for the camera shaking. I just thought I'd show you the Pilates studio. So this is walking down into the Pilates studio at Great Pilates Now. We come around the corner. This is how it is when you enter, and you see the place where you can sign in. However, I'm going to be signing people in. We have our disinfectant and regular cleaning sprays. And people are expected to take off their shoes and leave their jackets at the door. As you can see, we've got segmented 4 spaces that are nicely positioned away from each other, and we have an air purifier in the middle of the room. I do not have a fan because that can blow the particles around from your mouth when you're talking or when you're breathing or working out. And so it's pretty nice. It's a pretty big place. I'm very thankful. I've been living here for quite a while, since 2009, and this is the second carpet that we've had to put in. We had a flood. We put the beautiful lights in the ceiling. We dim those, we turn off those upper lights, and it's just really peaceful and serene down here when we work out. Now I'm going to take a moment and set up my camera for this class. As you can see by the title, we are going to stretch. So let me turn this around. All right, now I'm going to just position it so we can get started. Not bad. Not too bad. How's everyone doing? I'll tell you what, I had a heck of a day. I have 2 styes in one of my eyes. Yeesh. And that's not fun. And I have to wait for those to go away now. But other than that, I am doing quite well health-wise, and very thankful for this beautiful hot weather, which I enjoy. Let's see if I can fix that just a little better. And I hope you're doing well, so you can feel free to leave a comment or a question. My Pilates classes have begun, and they are doing great. However, we're limited to 4 people, just because I want everyone to feel safe. So tonight we're gonna stretch, and I hope you're doing this at the end of a day where you just really need a stretch, because they're so helpful. One more light to turn on, and it'll be just right. All right, how's that? A lot brighter, huh? All right, are you ready to stretch? You know, stretching is so important, and as we're doing this live video, it's quite warm. So that makes it even better, because when you have the tension, if your body is warm, it's gonna stretch more easily. And what we wanna do in Pilates is hold static stretches. When we do that, our muscles will lengthen. When we just do a pull and a little jerk and a jolt, they don't really lengthen. You have to hold that static stretch, that static pose, that stop and pose, just like yoga. However, in many of the Pilates movements, we have an added benefit, and I'm going to show you what that is. First, I want to explain it to you. When we stretch, we move while we are stretching, so you get a much more effective stretch. Okay, we can get limber, and we can just move into our joints and get everything working better. Let's do a practice right now. Just to warm up and get started, we want to do our spine stretch forward. So that's taking the legs apart, okay? Everyone wants straight legs on this one. Okay, even if you're a beginner, it's okay if you're rounded forward, because we're going to round forward anyway. Spread your legs a little further than the mat. Lift yourself tall. Try to sit as tall as possible, and you feel the stretch already, don't you? Now we're going to take a breath, flex those feet. We're going to reach forward with the neck, with the crown, and we're going to feel what happens in that lumbar. Oh boy, feels really good. We're going to breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen through the crown. Feel your belly pull back. Feel your navel pull back in opposition. Oh, this is feeling good, right? Take another breath. Exhale, lengthen some more. Pushing through the heels, flexing those feet. All right, we're ready to add to this. Are you? Let's try it. Take your left hand, reach it outside your right foot. Oh, feel that. Now continue to stretch, breathe. Come down even more. Exhale, reach. Feel it? Feel it? It's a static stretch. I want you to hold it. Lengthen. Exhale, stretch. Keep it going. Feel what's happening in the lumbar, what's happening in the leg. Oh, yeah, feel what's happening up through the shoulder and the arm. Woohoo! All right, let's bring your hands around, like crawling across, like with the little fingermen. Keep that stretch going. And we're going to take the right hand across outside that left foot and lengthen there. Now, I'm going to ask you this. Does it feel different one side than the other? Sometimes we recognize imbalances in Pilates. We notice, oh man, this certain side is quite tight. Okay, so we want to take a little more time. Feel free to take a little more time if you find an area that just needs more attention while you're doing this video. Feel it, stretch. As you exhale, go a little further. Feel it? So you're turning your head, you're turning your neck, you're lengthening through the crown of the head. Let's take one more breath on this one. Oh, that was great. Now, we're going to straighten out the arms and reach forward. This time, we're not going to grow through the crown, we're going to grow through the arms. So let's stay stretching, flexing those feet, lengthening through the crown. Now, take a breath. Exhale. Imagine you've got a belt around your waist and it's dragging you from behind. So you've got that opposition. The arms are reaching forward. The belly is pulling in and back. Breathe. Exhale. Oh, this is a really good feeling. Now let's articulate up on the exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Articulate up. That means roll up one vertebra at a time. Feel your back moving. Feel that? Good. Now we're going to take it in the other way. We're going to bend your back backwards. We're going to extend the front of the tummy. Put your hands behind your back. We're going to press up. Open the chest. This is the tight area for most of us. Squeezing those shoulder blades together, lifting up through the jaw. Breathe. Exhale, lift through the sternum. In Pilates, we call this lifting from the center. Feel your chest open in the front and condense in the back. Feel it again. Exhale. Oh yeah, stay. We've got 30 seconds on this. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and bend your spine. Good. Boy, that felt nice. Now we're going to add to that. We're going to take ourselves on the mat, roll all the way back. All right, good. One knee at a time into the chest, as usual, taking the legs up. We're going to pull one leg forward, trying to keep it straight, take the other out. All right, we're going to hold that now. This should feel powerful to you. Take a breath. Exhale, now flex your foot. Does it feel even more powerful? Stay here. Now what I'm going to ask you to do, stay right there. This is the difference in Pilates. We're going to move this leg slowly back and forth while we hold this powerful stretch, pushing through the heel, flexing the foot. Breathe. Slow and powerful. We want to release fascia, myofascial release. We want to release the cobwebs. We want to feel the release. Take another breath. Oh yeah, feel the tingle? That's good too. 30 seconds. Let's take one more complete breath in and exhale. Oh, great stretch. Both knees in. Take a break. Let's take the other leg up. Reach the other leg to scissor. Pull it forward. Where do you feel it? I feel it through the front of my foot, through my thigh. I feel it a lot in different places. Now flex your foot. You're adding to that. Take a breath. All right, keep it going. So we want to hold that stretch, and then remember, we want to move it back and forth. Oh, feeling that? It's even better, right? So we're balancing, keeping the other leg straight out on an angle, pointed. Your head is down. Your entire spine is touching the mat, except your neck, of course, your cervical spine. Keeping your foot flexed. We breathe. We're going to get back to the hamstrings and the legs. We really do a lot of that in my classes, a lot of leg stretching. Okay, we're going to hold this little slow back and forth. You feel it, don't you? So do I. For about one more big breath, for about 30 seconds on this side. Well done. Both knees in. Place your head down. Bravo. We're going to push those quads now and stretch here. There's different ways to do it. First way I want you to do it this evening is bridging, because you're not only going to stretch your quads, you're also going to strengthen your back. So let's come up, lying on the back. We're going to lift the rear end off the mat. Okay, palms on the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze your glutes and tuck your tail, then peel up and push the hips up as high as they go. All right, now squeeze your knees together. Woo, that's hard, right? All right, hold them there. Now push up. You can separate your knees just a couple inches. Okay, now you feel your quads stretching. You feel the front of that hip. Now that's okay if you're here. If you're here, that's okay. But if you're pushing up, then you're not only strengthening your glutes, your hamstrings, your back, you're stretching this area, this hip flexor area, which gets really tight, doesn't it? Because we're always sitting or we're behind the wheel or in front of a computer, right? So relax and enjoy your body. Push your seat up and keep yourself long through the front of those legs. This is a 30-second stretch. Take long breaths in and out. Woo! On the exhale, I was able to squeeze just a little tighter and push up. You feeling it? Let's do one more breath. In and out. Squeeze. Good. All right. Let's roll it down. There's your quad stretch, and we're going to change it up. So roll to the side. And now it's time to do a nice shell stretch. Let's take yourself on the hands and knees and bring your tail down to your seat and enjoy the lengthening of your back. Let's breathe. Exhale, lengthen. Ooh, feels so good. Stretching those arms. Let your head fall all the way down. Do try to align your knees and your feet. Don't cross your feet onto you. Let them go straight out behind you, flat on your mat, keeping your entire body in alignment as we do this great stretch for 30 seconds. Breathing. Exhaling completely. Good, 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 good for the back. Breathe again. And now, we're going to add to that, stretching through the shoulder blades, scapula, picking up the right hand, walking through under the left armpit. We're going to stretch through that scapula. You're turning toward your right hand, which means you're turning toward the left. You're feeling the shoulder blades separate. You're feeling a lot of stretch right in that area, really pulling it away, reaching, breathing. Exhale, you're turning, you're lengthening, you're relaxing into it, letting your body lengthen. A couple more breaths in and out. So good for you. We're going to do a whole lot of more stretching here. In and out. These are not too difficult. Thursday night Pilates, which this is not going to be a real hard class. You're not going to have to do acrobatics in here. Almost anyone can do this. Exhale. That would be about 30 seconds. Let's see if we can hit the other side. That way I can look at you. Inhale. Walking your hand through and lie down on that leg if you can. If not, come up on the knees. You can still turn. Okay, if your knees aren't that flexible, you can still turn and stretch through that shoulder, reaching the other hand forward. Really good for the spine. Breathing out completely in. Let's breathe again. Now, on this breath, I want you to be aware, be cognizant of your air pushing into the back. That's thoracic breathing. Okay, so you're turning toward the right, you're breathing in, and you're pushing air into the back. Ooh, yeah. You're exhaling it completely. Now what we're doing here is increasing our lung capacity and keeping the precious darling lobes of the lungs healthy, right? Breathe. Oh, yeah. And now we bring your hand up, and here we go. Up to the hands and knees. Let's do a little bit more articulation here. Picking up the hand, we're going to walk it under and turn again, adding more turn. Rotating down into the lumbar, stretching your shoulder blade, turning your face and neck. Breathe. Exhale. Feeling good. Releasing musculature even more. Breathe. Exhale. Taking our time. All right, let's bring both hands up and get to the other turn. Here we go. In and walk your little finger man through. Turn as far as you can. Lengthen your spine. Look up. Turn your neck. Breathe. Keep reaching with that hand. Breathe. Oh, yeah. Let's try one more breath then, people. Big stretch. Good enough. Let's take your hands up here. We're going to try to come to seated on the feet, and we're going to tuck that chin and articulate up. Now, pause here once you're seated on your heels. If this bothers you, bring your legs out in front and bend your knees, okay? Otherwise, stand here with me. We're going to release through the back of the neck, letting the crown of your head feel like it's laden with a brick right there. The weight is coming down into the crown of the head. You feel more release through the base of the neck. Feel it. Breathe. Exhale completely. Let your head be even heavier. So you're telling your body that your head is heavy, and then your body believes it. Your body says, oh, I guess I better release more muscles. Feel more release. Let's try one more long breath for just a little more release on that. And exhale completely. Feel the muscles lengthen. Feel the crown of the head very heavy. Good, good, good. Now we're going to add to that beautiful release. Try to release more by pulling your chin to the left. Breathe first. We're going to take the chin and turn the head slightly to the left. Looking over to the left side of the body. We feel the release differently in the muscles of the neck. Breathe. Exhale completely, letting go through that heavy skull. Letting your jaw go, letting your facial muscles go. Breathe. Exhale. So you turn. You're feeling more stretch there. Good. Let's do one more breath, everyone. In. And exhale. Let your head be so heavy. Now we're going to ever so slowly bring the chin across to the right. How slow can you go? Feel the muscles just lengthening and releasing here. Let's breathe in and out. So we're turned to the right. We're letting go through the back of the neck, through the base of the skull. In this turning position, let the shoulders fall as well and allow yourself to feel the release here. For 2 more complete breaths in and out. Well done. Notice your muscles releasing just a little more. You can always learn more how to relax muscles. Letting go, letting go. Last breath together. In. Exhale. Let it all out. That was great. Bring your chin back to center and roll up. Feel your spine stacking vertebra here. All right, let's get on the tummy. We're going to do some more beautiful stretching. Lengthen your legs behind you. Tighten those glutes. Make sure you feel engaged with your glutes and your belly. We're going to reach forward like never before. Stretching. I can actually grab the front of this little stage here, but I want you to stretch as if someone's pulling your wrists and your ankles. Turned out at the knee. Breathe. Reach it. Reach, reach, reach. All right. Ready to do our breaststroke. We're going to breaststroke up, and then we're going to condense that mid back or the upper back and open the chest. Great stretch. Hands at the face. Stretch. Now exhale here. Push. Lengthen. Draw that chest open and condense the shoulder blades. Let's do 4 more. Hands at the face. Reach. Reach out. Lengthen and lift. Notice my chin is not lifting. Good. And 4. Hands at the face. Reach. We lift. We squeeze. Good. Let's do 3 more for 7. Hands at the face. Reach. Lift and squeeze shoulder blades together. Awesome. 2. And reach. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Open the chest. Very important. Strengthening the back. Hands to the face. Reach. Lengthen and All right. We're going to tighten the back and work harder. Taking the arms forward. Let's stretch some more. Really reach. Good. All right. Arms and legs. Lifting from ankles and hips 5 times. Hold it up. Inhale. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Rest. Exhale. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Lower. Exhale up. 2, up. 2, 3, 4. Rest and go. 2 and 3 and 4. 2 more. Feel your shoulders and hips. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4, and lower, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest down. Now we are using weight. If you're just watching, you're not getting the benefit. When you get down and do this with me next time, I want you to just get down and do it with me. Then you're going to experience it. Really enjoy your body. Okay, let's continue. We're going to come up on the forearms. We're going to work on those quads some more. So let's start by making sure your knees are not spread apart more than a couple inches. Okay, then we're going to bend. I'm just going to do some kicks. Feel your quads stretching? Try not to let your bottom come up, right? Just doing our little kicks. Now lower, we're going to come up, and we're going to point, flex, point. Let's try that. And point, flex, point, and pull it down. Again. Inhale, flex, point, exhale, down. And toes, heels, toes, and down. And point, and flex, and point, and down. Little kicks at the top. Pulse, 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 and down. Let's do 2 more of those. Pulse, 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 and down. Inhale on the up, pulse, 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 exhale down. All right, now lift up from between the shoulder blades. Get yourself strong and lifted. Lengthen up through the crown. We're going to do only 2 very effective stretching head turns. We're going to roll the head. Rotate to the left. Lift up the jaw. Keep your eyes open. Go as far as you can. Lift your navel. Tighten your glutes. Take your breath. Drop and roll. Roll across. And lift to the other side. Really turning. Well done. So we're lifting at the jaw and the ear area. Inhale. Exhale, drop and roll. When you come to my class, I'll help you with your form. And lift. Stay lifted, eyes open, looking up. Turn as far as you can. Breathe in. Drop and blow across the chest. Growing through the crown of the head all the way around. And lift it at the ear. We have 1 more good head turn. In and out. Ooh, that feels good. Well done. And lift. Looking back at the hand. Next one, we want to stretch the front of the belly. We're going to do what's called swan. We're going to put your palms on the mat. We're going to absolutely use your glutes to stabilize. That means tighten them up. Take a breath. We're going to come up. We're not going to straighten those arms. We're going to keep the heels only about 3 inches apart. We're going to tighten and pull in and up on that tummy. Feel it? Stretching the tummy, that's what you're doing. And lower. Okay, don't worry, we're going to release that low back. It's going to be all right. Take a breath. Up we go. Pulling the tummy in and up, like it's a long, wide rubber band. Glutes are tight. We're bending that spine. Let's come down, and we've got 1 more. Take a breath. Exhale, stretch it. Stretch. Tummy in. Protect your back by tightening your glutes. That's your stabilizer muscles. And rest. Well done. We push up now, and then we enjoy a child's pose. So let's take those knees apart, flatten the tops of the feet, come down, lower the head. And you don't have to take your knees apart. You can put your knees together for child's pose, but I think it's nice to break it up, change the stretches. So you're going to put your head all the way down if you can. Your palms are up behind you. I'm going to relax here and let that lumbar just go back to its nice lengthened state. Feels good. Take a breath. Exhale. Now, after this next breath, we're going to come up in a C curve, and we're going to articulate to sitting tall. Take a breath. We're going to come up into a C curve, and then we're going to articulate straight the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Stack them up. All the way to tall. That felt great. Okay. We're going to lie on our backs now and do some more stretching. One thing I'd like to do today is take advantage of also giving ourselves a workout in the belly. So we're going to scissor. Now, if you're brand new to this, if your neck starts hurting, lay it down and stop. Don't push into any pain. We're going to do about 8 sets and just do as many as you can. Straighten out the legs, tuck your chin, then lift your head, look at your thighs, take a hold of one leg and pull and pull. Here's a great stretch when you're warmed up, right? Or warmed up, warmed up. 3 and 3, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, really good stretch, 6 and 6, 7 and 7, and last set. Knees in, rest your head, roll to the side. All right, we're going to do a stretch that is for the side of the leg, the T-band and piriformis into the hip. And with this one, when I just relax your upper body, when I let your bottom leg just relax, okay? And we're going to take the top leg, we're going to bring it up as high as it can be, okay? So you feel that already? I do, it's good. Now when you lay your head down, you're going to be able to, most of us are going to be able to use the opposite hand to hold onto that leg, okay? See how this bottom leg is relaxed. This leg is stretching, bending into the hip, and you're stretching across the top of your leg. So holding it here, pick up your opposite hand and turn away from it. Beautiful stretch, really feeling this. Try to keep that foot flexed. Feel it in your hip. You're also turning it. Spine, all the way through the spine, right up through the neck. You're stretching, you're opening that opposite arm. You're stretching your deltoid pectoral area. You're stretching through the hand. This one is great because you can relax and enjoy it and get a lot of stretching in. Take another breath. Exhale as long as you can, allowing those muscles to stretch even more. So you're feeling it through the top of the leg. I hope so. I am. Feels good. It feels tingly. It feels achy. It feels like something's pulling and stretching. Those cobwebs of the fascia, beautiful fascia, where sometimes when we don't move enough, it starts to build up in certain areas. You sort of have to tear it away. Tear it away. Good. So we're going to relax here. Make sure we're here at the very least 30 seconds. If you want to pause the video and stay right here with it, go right ahead. Stay right here as long as you want to. You're not going to hurt yourself. Unless you have a spine issue, there's nothing wrong with this beautiful spine rotation. Keeping your hand open, all the way open, gives you the best stretch. Okay, that was about 30 seconds for us. Now all I'm going to do is take the, let's see, I'm going to go this way. And we're going to bend the other leg. Right? It's relaxed. The bottom leg is relaxed. And then we're going to take the top leg, bring it way up, and flex your foot. Lay your head down. Hold your leg if you can reach it. You can also ask your partner to hold it. Flex your foot, reach your other arm up, and turn away. Turn your head and face the neck away. Breathe. Opening it up. Feeling that stretch through the front of my shoulder today. Also, another addition you can do with this one is you can take your arm behind you and move it up and down so you can give yourself a more effective myofascial release, pulling, stretching through the front of the shoulder, through the front of the arm. Feels so good. Turning away toward the open hand. We're flexing the opposite foot. We're feeling the stretch through the hip and leg all the way down. Another breath. Beautiful. Release. Allow release. That's something that we can always learn to do better because we will always have different types of stress and tension in our lives. We will have to notice our musculature and let it release because that will help us to stay calm and make better decisions. All right. That was about 30 seconds. Very good. We're going to bring the knee up. We're going to roll over onto our backs. Okay, now one of my favorites. There's different ways of doing this, and we might even try the other way tonight. we're going to stretch our glutes, okay? What I want you to do in this is lie on your back with your feet, knees, and hips in alignment, okay? Which means they're not too far apart. Now, we're going to make sure our neck is relaxed and our shoulders are comfortable. And we're going to pick up our right foot, cross it over the left knee. We're going to push away on that right knee. Now inhale, exhale, pick up that left leg. Now if you're a beginner to this, you might want to ask a partner. You can take turns with someone, your friend or your partner. You can push against the lifted thigh. Don't push down on the knee. Generally, it's not good to push on the knee joints, especially if you're over 50, like a lot of us in my classes. Okay, but you can still really crank on those glutes because they're large muscles. You're not going to injure yourself. I want you to really feel this achy stretch. Breathe. Exhale. Achy, achy, achy. Good. Pushing the opposite knee away if you can. Now you should not feel pain in the knee joint. You should feel achy and a little bit of pain that's just fine. It almost feels good in the muscles of the hip and around the thigh area. That's where you want it. If it hurts in the joint, then you need to get checked for osteoarthritis. And if you have that, like I did, you're going to want to call me because I have found a great solution for osteoarthritis and for rheumatoid arthritis. Okay? As you can see, I'm very flexible. My joints do not bother me at all. And I really do enjoy this Pilates. I've my flexibility back as well as I did back in my late 30s when I became certified. Okay, so that's one side for your glute stretch. Place your foot down and uncross. Let's get that other ankle crossed over. Push your knee away. Here we go. Pick it up. Ooh, achy feeling, right? I hope so. That's what you want. Relax and breathe. So when you're holding a static stretch like this, I want you to be fully aware and focused on your body, on your musculature. Your muscles are what you are giving attention to. So you might feel tension in your neck, your shoulders. This is a really good time to tell your body, you know what, you don't need to do that. You don't need that tension. That's from something that happened earlier. It has nothing to do with now. Breathe and soothe those muscles into relaxing. At the same time, you should really feel a strong achy feeling through the side of the hip. Okay, let's keep it there for a couple more breaths. Wonderful, great, and fantastic. And let's do one more breath then. In and out. Oh yes. Place your foot down now. I'm just feeling so nicely stretched, but we're not done. Roll to the side. We're going to come up and we're going to stretch into the back of the legs, into the calves, into the back in a different way. What does this look like? A little bit like downward facing dog? It is similar. It's called upstretch in Pilates. And what we do is we look at the top of the mat, we let the shoulder blades come together, right? Because we don't want to have that hunched back. That's where a lot of people are holding tension. If you can't do it like me, that's okay. You want to keep practicing. So we're lifting up through the sit bones. We're looking up at the top of the mat, and we're pushing our heels down into the mat. You see my heels pushing down toward the mat? Beautiful stretch. Take another breath in. Out. Lift. Lifting at the sit bones even more. You're stretching your hamstrings. Those muscles right at the top of your hamstrings too, where the tendons connect there. You feel that? Lift at the sit bones. Try not to hunch your back. You're going against what most of us are doing most of the day, which is we've got a tight rounded upper back. We want to lengthen that open in the front of the chest and bring those shoulder blades together. We're holding this for one more big breath in and out. Beautiful. All right. Okay, I have one more I want to do. This is not necessarily a stretch, but it does stretch your neck, so you're going to love it. We're going to sit very tall. I want you to find a way you can sit tall. You can sit up on your floor with your legs in front of you, but if If your tummy's in the way, you want to bring the legs apart so your back can be nice and straight. You don't want to kind of be backing up because your tummy's in the way. So taking the legs apart. As for myself, I'm going to sit on the edge of my little platform, and you can sit on a chair and do this too. Look at me and learn, and then you can do it in a mirror. The key is to make your spine as long and straight as you can while we do this. First thing we're going to do is look at your hand. Pick up your left hand. You're mirroring me. Your left hand. The heel of the palm goes in front of the temple, on the bone by your eye. Your elbow goes up and your shoulder goes down. Now we're going to take the other side, the right heel of the palm, behind and below the right ear. And the elbow comes up and the shoulders come down. Now we're going to push into that, and we're going to feel the pressure increase as we turn the head toward the left hand. So we're pushing, pushing, pushing. You're mirroring me. Look straight ahead at me and do this. You're pushing against. You're trying to rotate toward your left. And you're trying to sit tall. So keep your chest forward, your head up. Breathe. All right. Good. Stay and breathe. 30 seconds. Feel the pressure for 30 seconds. It'll do you good. Breathe again. And exhale. All right. Feel it? Does it feel fatigued? Good, because that's what's going to strengthen you. Take a breath. Keep pressure. Now to finish, just take your arms up and set them down behind you, and relax your upper body, and just roll that head around and just let the tension go. You created a lot of tension, and that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to create tension, and now we're going to release that tension, okay? Releasing it. Now what you'll notice is when you turn to your left, your head will go pretty far. It's pretty interesting. Now try turning to your right. Still feels a little tight. Don't ask me how, but it works. It makes you have more flexibility and strength. All right, let's switch it up. You're going to take your right hand, your palm, in front of your temple. That means fingers forward. And of course, we've taken off our glasses, I hope. So the fingers are forward, the elbow's up, the shoulder is down. Now the left palm behind and below the left ear. Feel the bump where it doesn't hurt to push. Elbows up, shoulders down, chest lifts. Let's begin. Gentle pressure. And then increase the pressure as you push against both points on your skull and try to turn in the direction of the right. Try to turn your head, but don't allow it. You might need to, get a little better grip. I don't want it to hurt you. You want to push though, and want to keep that head very tall and straight. So keep trying to turn against your right hand. Turn. Breathe. Exhale, shoulders down, lift through the ears, pull the tummy in, lift through the chest. Feel yourself strengthening yourself. This is fantastic. You don't need a machine for this. In fact, I can't imagine a machine doing a better job than your own body on this particular one. Take a breath. Exhale, elbows up, shoulders down, tummy in, chest up. Ooh, it's pushing. We're pushing it. Take another breath. Exhale. All right, we've got almost 30 seconds. Can you keep that pressure? Push. Try to turn to the right. Breathe. Exhale. All this good breathing in here in my Pilates and weight loss studio. All right, well done. We're taking the arms up and we're bringing the hands gracefully down. And we are going to let the neck go. So while we're relaxed on the neck, I'm just going to remind you that in Canton, Michigan, my Pilates and weight loss studio is open. We've got plenty of room for social distancing. All you need to do is give me a call. Go to JudyFarmer.com and schedule your appointment with me. And we'll get into Pilates. You'll be able to move your body better, release stress, and really love your body more. Just appreciate it, like your body more, because we can all do more with that, right? We can all really like our bodies more and enjoy our life more. And regarding the diet and wellness piece, I'm certified in type 2 diabetes prevention. So isn't that what we need? We need to understand that. Everybody says don't eat sugar. Well, why? You know, what's really happening when we lose weight? What does lipolysis mean? How does it actually work? And I believe that everyone watching this, and most people, almost everybody, if you just get the basic biochemistry and more understanding of how this beautiful body of yours is working, you can take control of it and you won't need me anymore. I never want my clients to be dependent on me. I give them wings to fly and lose weight. And weight loss is just a symptom of health. There's so much more to it. So go to JudyFarmer.com. You can schedule a 20 to 30 minute free consultation. You can try the weight loss program. You can check the in-studio Pilates schedule. And I will see you next week on YouTube Live. I'll be here Tuesday for the harder class, the intermediate advanced class. Okay, you guys take care, and I wish you the very best in health.